UFC 327 is taking place live in Miami, Florida, and I'm here to predict the entire main card. Cub Swanson against Nate Landwehr, Dominick Reyes against Johnny Walker, Curtis Blades against Josh HOKIT, AZAMAT MURZAKANOV against PAULO COSTA, and in the main event, JIRI PROCHAZKA against Carlos ULBERG for the light heavyweight championship. Opening the main card is Cub Swanson against Nate Landwehr. Now, Cub Swanson has won 3 out of his last 5 fights. He is 30-14, and this is his last professional fight, allegedly. His last win was Billy Quarantillo, I think is how you pronounce that name, and it was a round 3 win. Before that he lost, before that he won. The crafty vet has it in him. I do think so, because you compare that to Nate Landwehr, who's on a 2-fight losing streak. I don't think he has it in him to beat a veteran like Cub Swanson, so I'm going to say that Cub Swanson is going to get it done, and I'm going to say I'm going to give it a decision win for Cub Swanson. Next up is Dominick Reyes against Johnny Walker. This one, I think, is clear cut, but no one else seems to agree with me, so who knows? Dominick Reyes, 15-5. But here's the thing: every fight for the last 6 years has ended in a knockout. His last fight was against the main event Carlos Ulberg in round 1. I think the autism is going to pull through, and Johnny Walker is going to get it done. Johnny Walker won his last fight, shockingly, in round 2 by knockout against Zhang Mingyang, and I think he's going to pull it off against Dominick Reyes. I think Unk is losing it. I don't think he's got it, and I think Johnny Walker is going to pull it off. The whiskey man himself. I think, I think Johnny Walker is going to pull it off and get that knockout round 1 knockout. I can see it happening. I just see Unk get. Oh, I can see Unk getting clipped. I think it's going to happen. Next up, Curtis Blades against Josh HOKIT. Starting up with Curtis Blades. His last fight was against Rizvan Kuniev. He is 19-5. Curtis Blades, a 1-0 contest. He won a split decision actually. One judge gave round 3 to Rizvan Kuniev for some weird reason. But the main thing we should focus on: Curtis Blades against Jailton Almeida. I think that performance alone is telling us who the winner is. Because I think Josh HOKIT is going to try and wrestle Curtis Blades, and I think Curtis Blades is just better defense than Josh is at attack. Josh HOKIT, on the other hand, is 8-0, 3 fights in the UFC. One was on the Dana White Contender Series. He beat Freeman in a round 1 knockout with the most devastating move. I don't think he has the cardio to beat a man like Curtis Blades, so I think the winner will be Curtis Razor Blades. In the co-main event, AZAMAT MURZAKANOV against Paulo COSTA. Now, AZAMAT MURZAKANOV, 16-0, undefeated. In his last fight, beat Alexander Rakic, with a stiff jab in round 1. But Alexander Rakic has not been the same since the main event player JIRI PROCHAZKA beat him, right? Hasn't been the same. But Paulo COSTA, 15-4, won his last fight against Roman Kopylov by unanimous decision. But I think that's what it is. I think he is a decision merchant. His only wins since 2018 have been decisions. But his only losses, to be fair to him, are Prime Adesanya, Marvin Vettori, Robert Whittaker, and Sean Strickland, the only men to beat him. Now, lighter man skill comes into play because this is Paulo Costa's first light heavyweight fight, but I don't think it's enough. I think the taxi driver himself, I think AZAMAT MURZAKANOV, I think it's going to be a decision. I think he's just going to survive and just beat up Paulo Costa. I don't think Paulo Costa can decision his way against AZAMAT MURZAKANOV. And in the main event, JIRI PROCHAZKA against Carlos Ulberg. Former champion JIRI trying to get the throne back after Alex Pereira vacated it. Carlos Ulberg trying to prove that he is the new champ. Let's start with JIRI. JIRI PROCHAZKA, 32-5 with 1 draw, right? 2 fights in a row. Last fight was Khalil, round 3 knockout. As you can see, he's fine. I think to beat JIRI PROCHAZKA, you have to be on the same level as Alex Pereira. I think the Chroma homie is going to pull through and he's going to win this. He's a former champion. He's beaten 2 former champions in Glover Teixeira and Jamal Hill, compared to Carlos Ulberg. 14-1, 9 wins in a row to be fair to him. His last fight was Dominick Reyes, round 1 knockout. Hasn't lost since 2021. He has been active. and I think he is good, but he's not Alex Beheda good. That's his problem. And I think you have to be Alex Beheda good to beat JIRI Prochazka. I think the former champ takes his throne back, and he will be the winner at the end of UFC 327. Leave your predictions in the comments. UFC 327 Prochazka versus ULBERG. I'll see you for the breakdowns.